Manchester United have lost another game away at a Big Six team, 2-0 to Arsenal. In the end, they win sort of fairly comfortable in the latter stages of the game, getting 2 goals from corner kicks, and Manchester United had no reply. Uh, I mean, he's made 6 changes again. I was a bit surprised with that. I've been a bit surprised with all the starting lineups, to be honest, so far under Ruben Amorim. But I mean, we've just got to go with how it is at the moment. He's made 6 changes to the starting lineup again tonight. I personally think that he's making too many changes. He's come out and said that he's got to utilise his squad because he's got a lot of games and shit. But I personally think it's too many players that he's changing per game. I think, but he is trying to find out his best squad and that team to put out there. But each time that he's put out a starting lineup, I've not agreed with who's starting the game, but obviously that's by the by. The geezer in charge is to fulfil the starting places in the team and pick the squad that he thinks is best to get Manchester United the result. We've seen some indifferent results so far, but this is the first loss for Manchester United, and obviously not a lot of this is on Ruben Amorim at the moment. Most of this is on Erik ten Hag and the players that he's brought in, and there's still a lack of quality in this team. You think for the shit amount of money that Erik ten Hag spent on these players, there's still not enough goals in this Manchester United team. Unless we play the poorer opposition, we're not going to score a lot of goals, Manchester United. But it is what it is at this moment in time. Manchester United are nowhere near where this manager wants to get Manchester United, and if he can get them back, it's gonna be a massive long road ahead for Manchester United. It really is under this geezer. I still personally not convinced with the 3 at the back at this moment, because we haven't got the problem is we haven't got the personnel. I don't think to be playing 3 at the back consistently at this moment in time with certain injuries and that to Manchester United, and it wasn't ideal tonight. But we contained Arsenal fairly well in that first half, although Arsenal weren't at their best. But it is what it is for Manchester United. Obviously, the goals coming in that second half. He made changes at the break. He brought Ahmad onto the pitch. I thought that was a bit of a baffling decision to start with Ahmad on the bench and bring Malacia in from the start again. He's only lasted half the game again. I don't know whether Malacia is going to have a future at Manchester United, but he's utilising him at this moment in time. We know Luke Shaw as well at the back. He's now injured again. But it is what it is. I mean, Rashford was dropped to the bench. He didn't start again. He started Rasmus Højlund up front, who is still flattering to deceive for Manchester United at times. And he's got to get some consistency at Manchester United to do anything. Personally, it's looking like for Manchester United like the league is gone, and there's not a lot to play for in the league now. And it's just about finishing as high up as possible in the league and concentrating maybe on the cup competitions. I'm not too sure, because I don't think that Manchester United can now make that top 4. I think that the other teams above us are just too strong. Chelsea's, Man City's, Liverpool and Arsenal's are all too strong for Manchester United to make that gap up this season. So it's probably going to be a case of trying to save face and trying to win a trophy again, and then having a massive rebuild next summer and going again, to be honest, because there is a lack of quality still in that forward line. And probably going to bring in another midfielder and some defenders. It's probably going to be a massive overhaul of this team. It was nice to see Lenny Euro come on in that second half. He hasn't played any football for a long time, so it was nice to see him come on. I know a lot of people raving about that tackle there in the second half, but we're going to hopefully see a lot more of him, and hopefully he will improve Manchester United at the back, because although Onana's kept a decent amount of clean sheets this season, we've still at times been quite ropey in certain games, certainly even in Europe. We've conceded a decent amount of goals in Europe again this season, so we've still got a lot of work to do defensively and offensively for Manchester United. But it is what it is for Manchester United at this moment in time. We've got a long way back under Ruben Amorim to turn this ship around, and we've just got to try and steer ourselves in that right direction this season and move forward next season. I mean, he did make he made a lot of changes in that second half, and it's seeming a bit like pre-season for me under this manager at the moment, where he's just utilising a number of players to get them get them into his system and try them out. But it is what it is for Manchester United. I don't really know what more to say on this. We go again at the weekend, another game. I think it's Forest at the weekend. Winnable game at home. We'll see where it goes in that one. Anyway, smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.